Sup, bitches? Welcome back to another episode of fucking NFL Bell. I'm hyped if you guys couldn't tell.
My arm
Lou,
was lost.
Lou is in the Matrix right now. He's in like a 90s disco. Hit him with the dance moves, Lou. Put on the glasses.
Hold on. All right, hold on. Hold on. I'm in a rave. Hey, rave bitches. By the way, for the record, I'm like sick at liquid.
All right, that's enough of me doing it. You can
Yeah,
continue
I'm
doing this.
fucking
I can make
sick, dude.
a gif of this.
Oh, we have one. My fucking chick has a fucking image of me, like it's blackmail, me doing like liquid.
I love it. I'm gonna need to find this chick because I need that picture.
Hey,
That's
Wiz,
picture forever.
Wiz, what would happen if the people watched our show every week and bet every bet we gave them? Would they have made all the money?
All of
Like
it.
we didn't have a great week last week. We were still
last week wasn't that great, but we still
and still
ended up on top.
profitable.
Yeah. See, I'll be transparent. I was not profitable, but I was only down a unit and a half. Lou, you were on fire. So
We never lie.
100%. That's why I had to
When are we ever on Twitter like if we suck, dude, you had a bad week, you're like, Jesus. You're honest with the people. Like, we're all honest with the people. Unlike, we're never like DM for VIP picks. This is a free service, man. We break these picks down.
Yeah,
We had one mediocre week.
Out of fucking
The Bears.
We started.
The Bears were like,
fuck the Bears.
Well,
even though I might have some opinion.
And Gordo had the over, and I'm like, oh man, the weather didn't matter. That was just gonna be a crazy game. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But like, we're the people. We're transparent. Like, we're.
You know that saying where people are like, "I'm him, we're them."
No, Wiz. Most of them are the twos. We the ones. We the ones, brother. So look, I'd like to say we recover and give people like more than 1 unit profit. Let's give them multi-units profit this week.
I'm down for that.
And I gotta change my background because as much as it's awesome being hold on. Oh, I'm in a soccer field. Whoa! Oh no, shit! Yo, balls are flying at my face. And that's not like my usual gay. That's not my usual gay hangout. Sorry. Nobody's listening. Where's Gordo? For fuck's sake.
And the Saints are dead zone because you guys had that shoey bet. And man, you should have listened.
I'd rather you assholes just see like what the nonsense behind me. Wiz, we ready? Oh shit, hold on. Wiz, give me 1 second. Let me pull up the odds. Hey Wiz, tell that joke you know.
What joke? There's a lot of them.
Any joke. I need you're buying me time to set this up.
The Bears are a joke. That's all I'm gonna say.
God, dude, DraftKings is dude, this is awful. Like every fucking horse shit I have to do is like,
you know what? From what you were telling me, I wasn't too inspired when I first started the research because you were mentioning how this week was a little bit tougher. I think I found a couple of decent spots. I would like to say.
All right, you got the lines are up, dude.
All right, they're on the screen. So, first matchup of the evening, or of tomorrow evening, we have the Titans at the Packers. Packers, I believe, right now they're laying 3.5. The research I've done, I mean, one question that just kept striking my mind was, is Watson legit? Like, is this guy going to be the wide receiver number 1 for Green Bay and for Aaron Rodgers? And that's yet to be determined. You can't base that off of like one performance where he had 4 catches for 3 touchdowns. That's just variance right there. And he could have had a 4th touchdown, but he completely missed it. Like Aaron Rodgers missed it. So is he legit? Is he not? Is he reliable? Yet to see. Packers look like they're trying to put things together. Looks like they've kind of found their footing a little bit from that last game. Looking at the Titans here, their offense is pretty bad besides Derrick Henry, and I think Henry might be able to run all over the Packers, but at times he just doesn't look like himself. Like last week, Derrick Henry didn't really do much, and Titans are ranked second in run defense, where AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones had a pretty good game against Dallas, which helped the offense continue churning there. I lean towards the Packers spread, but I'm not taking anything in this game. Lou, what do you got?
I love the under. I mean, I know it's low, it's 41, but like, man, you got it. Tennessee's 2-7 of the total. Green Bay is surprisingly 4-6 of the total. I would have figured that would have been worse, but like, how does the game script play out here, Wiz? Like, isn't it just like, could you see like a bunch of Tennessee drives just going 7 minutes? And what the fuck is Green? And to answer your question, no, Christian Watson's not like some. It's weird. Like, does Rogers just need some like rando whitey to be like his guy? They're like, oh, I have no receivers. It's like, well, Dobbs is pretty decent. Like, he had Cobb, and Cobb's like, look, objectively, Cobb was like really good. But Rogers, like, oh, I need a receiver. Rogers just loves his like fucking Don Beebe. Maybe that's like before your time, but like Rogers needs his like white receivers. And then he's like, oh, cool, Christian Watson. Like, dude, he had a great game. Like, I'm not disputing that, but like, is he his new fucking Devontae Adams? Of course not. Like, and Dobbs, look, you and I have bet on Dobbs and like we've seen his evolution. When you and I are betting on Tunyon props, that's how
Bunyan.
that's how bad their receiving core is. So like, and Tennessee's defense, especially their like secondary, they're gelling. Like Tennessee's becoming like a legit team. Like, just wait till they get Racey McMath back.
Oh, here we
They're
go again with Racy Mc.
they're probably Super Bowl favorites when they get, but like Burks is back. Like, dude, like they're like, is Tennessee? Do you agree that Vrabel's like a good coach?
I'm indifferent about him. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's bad either.
He
I think
has
he's
no
middle of the pack.
talent. Like he is I think he's making the most out of like, dude, I have nobody. Like I have like a bullshit quarterback that's hurt that's in Tannehill. I have Malik Willis who like can only run. Like he's coaching a team where they're like, oh, we're gonna throw 8 in the box because Henry, how do we win games? And they keep winning. And Green Bay, despite this Dallas, like they scored like this whole high scoring game, Green Bay is not a team that plays well scoring points. Like, and you know this. So I don't get how this line has risen. Like, I love Tennessee here. I like, especially you give me a field goal, fuck yeah. But like the under is huge. This is like a 13-10 game all day to me. And I love it. Under. Under, huge bet.
I can see it. I can see it. Even if the Packers do end up winning, I think they win somewhere around like 21-10.
28-10. Yeah, even 20, like bright. Like
So
this,
I don't hate it.
like how is this 43-40? Or like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I don't see a repetition of last week at all. That's for sure.
all right,
Because
what's our
when the Titans take control of the drive, it's going to be a bunch of rushing, and that's going to drain the clock. And their drives are averaging around like 7 to 8 minutes. So that alone is pretty garbage when it comes to overs. And Green Bay, they only got their game going because of the rushing attack too. Aaron Jones was playing really well. AJ Dillon held his own as well. So I don't see how they continue that against a strong Tennessee Titans rush defense. It's going to be a weird one. I'm not putting any dollars on that at all. So lean to the Packers. Lou likes the under. On to the next one. We got Bears at Falcons. And you start us off, Lou. You got this.
well, you know what I'm doing here, right?
Maybe. Is it the
Oh,
Bears?
this is a smash over for me. Both teams like killing the over this year. Like, it's high, and, I think 40 like, it was 49.5 when I wrote this down, it's 49 now. I mean like, what happened last week with the Bears? Like, we love them, and they still played, like, a 32-1 game.
Yeah, I mean the over is definitely something that I'm looking at. I actually do like the Bears again this week. The Falcons can only run the ball, which they'll probably find some success here against the Bears. They don't have that good of a running defense. But they need to mix it up or else the Bears defense does seem to catch on later in games for rushing. And to me, I can draw a complete comparison, a direct comparison from the Falcons and the Bears. I think the Bears are just the same old team as the Falcons, but upgraded. I think they're upgraded in a sense where the quarterback is not scared to throw the ball and he's pretty accurate with it and he can go downfield with it for 30, 40 yards, along with being faster than Mariota. So and you're giving me a field goal and the hook with the Bears. I kind of like that. I'm not saying it's no max bet or anything, but I would definitely be putting a unit to a unit and a half on the Bears myself. That Bears plus 3.5.
Look,
Falcons
for
pass defense is just god awful, dude. I can't. I like the Mooney receiving yards over here too.
who the fuck is Evan Zucker to tell me with this a trap game? Who the fuck is Evan Zucker? Not busting his balls, but like, yeah, Evan. Oh, you had a kid, now you're a pro? Fuck you, dude. Evan, congratulations on your
Congrats,
son.
Evan.
And
Justin Fields over rush yards is the only bet you need.
I don't disagree with that. Like, but like he went from 179, like the books were like, yeah. He's saying the books didn't catch up. Like, the books catched up. Like, look, I'm just taking these overs. And like, honestly, I can't believe like how bad these teams are. This could be like the greatest game of the week. Like that Atlanta Carolina game, this is very similar. Like this could be like 41-38.
It could be.
It's two teams that are just so bad that like but like, dude, how does Chicago stopping the run here?
That's also true, but how is Atlanta stopping the run either?
That's why I like the total. They're just gonna fucking they're gonna have like the weirdest over game ever where there's no passes thrown.
Oh, and Khalil Herbert is on IR, so it's David Montgomery all day over there.
That's all right. Let's move on. Who
I'm
are
just
three?
looking at in terms of props. I want to see how his rushing total adds up.
Look, in all
Yeah.
fairness to the people, like I pull out stats like left and right. I've been dealing with like preparing for the World Cup and whatever. I'm prepared, but like less prepared than usual.
I got you. Then
And
we can go on to the next one.
can we get to the? I just want to get to the Eagles game at some point, but like,
Oh, that's so we have the Browns at Bills right now, and that Eagles game is right afterwards.
oh, let's get to this. No, hold on. Yeah, this is my strongest bet of the week, and do it right now. Bet the under immediately right now. Wiz, you roll your eyes at me again, I'm gonna fucking come to your gym. I'm gonna smack you in the mouth.
I don't know, dude.
Can I talk before you say a goddamn word?
You can speak.
3 feet of snow is forecast for this game.
That 3 feet of snow is expected to melt by game time. I just read.
I don't care. That's dude. This total. I don't trust that it will melt. It's Buffalo. I've been there. You ever been to Buffalo?
I
It's cold. It's cold
not
as
really
fuck
know.
this time of year.
I
I don't
don't.
trust. I don't trust that it will melt. But more importantly, it's going to be cold and miserable. We talked about this last week. Buffalo's record to the over is terrible. They were 1-7 going to that Jets game. I love the under here. It's going to be no passing. It's going to be all running, and I'd smash this total right now.
So my take on this game is it's just a tough cap in general. Yeah, the snow could not melt. It could still be there. So I do like the under if it's still snowing. So I'm just going to be waiting until that weather forecast on Sunday. I'm also not going to be eager to rush to the window if it does keep dropping. Now, if it is snowing, I'm going to be looking towards Nick Chubb rushing yards immediately, because we all know what happens in these snow games. It's just rush, rush, rush. It's like all the running backs eat and the quarterbacks just do nothing. So I'll be looking towards the Chubb props over, and I'll just be happy there. Chubb and Kareem Hunt. I don't really like Singletary that much, so meh.
All right, don't listen to me. That's cool.
No, I'm listening to you. I'm not saying that I'm against it, but it's gonna depend on the weather. Because from what I've read, like multiple people have said this too, and multiple reports say that the snow is gonna be melted by game time. So I get it that it could be cold, but I mean, being cold doesn't always really translate to unders, if that makes sense.
Next game, sir.
Next game, Eagles at Colts.
Oh my God. Go ahead. So I can just
No,
like
no,
fucking.
you seem like you're eager. Let's do this.
Oh my God. This is like the revengiest spot ever. Like the Eagles are gonna murder the Colts here. Like this being -7 is like. And how is it -7? Hold on, because this must have dropped. I have it written down like it's a different number. Oh, this is the open line. Eagles are
Yeah.
some books 6.5, some books 7. Dude, do you want to be the team that plays the Eagles after this loss? I don't care if it's a short week. Like, I get it. And I get that, like, the Eagles' run defense has been susceptible to shit. But, like, you're facing a coach that doesn't know how to coach. The Eagles are going to, like, and I hate the Eagles. We've established this on the show as a Giants fan. They are going to fucking murder the Colts. Like, I haven't looked at half lines. I don't even care. This is like 30. This is a 35-3 game, Eagles. Buy it down if you have to, but like lay the points at the birds here. Like, that's easy for me. Wiz.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think taking it straight up, -6.5, buying the half, the hook if you need to, is solid. I think this is the ultimate teaser spot if there is one this weekend, and this is the one of the biggest bounce back spots and probably the easiest to spot on the board. The Colts, they looked good last week, but it was against the Raiders. The Raiders, who are absolute garbage. Now, yeah, I know Goddard is out for some time, which means I'm going to be looking at other tight ends for possible yard compensation on the prop side. But I'm definitely taking the Eagles here. No one's going to stop me. It's that easy of a game, and man, I don't think the Colts stand a chance here. It's going to be a very, very high scoring game when it comes to the Eagles side. I'll probably be looking towards that first half team total, the full game team total. What's the first half team total? Is that up yet?
I'm looking. Yeah,
Whoa!
13. Oh, there you go. There's your plus money.
Whoa!
There's your plus.
Whoa!
Yeah, let's do that. Wiz, let's do that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Official bet.
You know, I'm gonna. Where's your sunglasses, dude?
No, it's not game of the week.
Okay. Can I tell you what I'm gonna bet here? Because I did it one time. Let's run with it. It won't be up yet. But
Okay.
like, I'm going Gainwell TD again, dude.
Oh, and I was gonna say
At
that.
like +3, it's gonna be like +350 because he's gonna get garbage time shit. Like, I love Gainwell again. Give me Gainwell TD. Whatever the odds are, give me Gainwell.
He's been getting a lot more touches, even like not even red zone. I'm talking about in play,
Yeah,
and it's
because he's
kind of
because
odd to
he's
me.
solid.
He is solid. He's a good handcuff.
So he's gonna be like, oh, he's the best handcuff. So he's gonna be like +350.
Yep. Yep.
I'd guess. I'd guess he's +350 anytime.
Yeah, I'm fucking smashing that with you.
All right, what we got next, my brother?
Jets at Patriots.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, this line dipped. Oh shit, dude. I wrote it down at 5.5. Holy shit.
When did you see that?
I went to scores and odds. Maybe I wrote down like the opener.
Could be. Yeah, because I saw this at 3.5 earlier today.
Oh dang. Oh,
Um,
oh dang. Start this one off, dude.
it seems like a Jets spot to me. I know Patriots are at home, but Patriots suck to play at home. Like when they're playing at home, they just forget how to play for some odd reason. And they seem like they're on the decline. They don't know who to go with when it comes to being a quarterback. Mac Jones isn't really doing anything, and Bailey Zappi, the legend, uh, the last time he was out, threw 2 picks within a span of like 10 passes. So that's not too promising. I like the Jets defense to get a pick here. Whoever is the quarterback, just take interception. I wonder what that line's going to be, but probably around minus 130 ish against the Jets defense. Their defense has been just solid, dude. And I do think this is a good under spot. Although the total is set so low at 38.
You're
Man,
not betting the under. You hate these
I
bets.
hate betting unders, but I think this is a huge under spot. Like I could see a 10-3 here. Am I wrong? Both of these
No,
defenses are really good.
no. Like 10-3 is so viable here. Like, especially without Brees Hall, it's very viable. Look, this line dipping is crazy. I love the Patriots just because Belichick like just seems to own this fucking team. Like they've beaten him, was it 9 times in a row? Like, all right, well, I'm not getting out of the way of that shit. Like, I'll take the Patriots. I mean, 3.5 minus 105. I'll probably like I won't even buy it down. No, I'll trust that he can just do it again. And they're off of and the Patriots are for bye week, dude. Like, so I love this. This line's dipped 2 points. That's wild. Like, I guess people believe in the Jets, whatever, but
Yeah, yeah, it is a tough cap. I'm not gonna say it's an easy
until
one.
Belichick loses to them, I'm just gonna keep hammering this money line, the
Didn't they
spread.
play him earlier this season too?
Yeah, they crushed them.
Yeah, they killed him.
Yeah,
That is true.
Zach Milf Hunter Wilson like threw like 4 picks in that game.
Next up, we got Rams at Saints.
Oh God,
The
really?
beloved Saints.
Great. Start this
I'm
one
just
off.
gonna start this off. Stafford's probably still out. Both teams are garbage, hot garbage. Complete pass on my end.
I wrote pass, and even this total, it's like maybe contrarian over, but like I'm not spending a penny of my money on this.
Hmm. I
For the sake of the
completely.
show, uh who's it?
Wolford.
For the sake of the show, I'll say the Saints because they're at home, but like, oh man, like just bet Taysom Hill to score. Like whatever the odds are, it's not gonna be like minus 170. Right, Wiz? Like just maybe that's your best bet here. Like Taysom
That's
Hill red
honestly
zone.
yeah.
Well, maybe Taysom Hill red zone shit. Like, because if the
Oh, or
Saints,
Kamara, rushing plus receiving.
I got oh, absolutely. Like there should not be a lot of throws in this game on the Saints end. Like it's gonna be a lot of ground game and but like within the 10, they're gonna be like, all right, Taysom, like get in there. All right, what's next game?
Next up, we got the G-Man.
You didn't
Lions
say
at
that.
the Giants.
You said that horrible, so I'm gonna have to rectify this.
The G-Man.
I'll handle it.
All right.
The G man.
There you go.
Can we talk about what we talked about earlier in the week of how this total seemed like weirdly low?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's
It,
pretty
it
fucking low.
it's 45 and like look, all the trends suggest with the Giants this will play under, but like man, I'm going instinct for you guys. I just feel like this is like 27-21, 34-31. Like Detroit's rush defense is terrible. And like, I don't care if the Giants have receivers. Like, this is the perfect spot for Saquon could run for plus 200. Like, Matt Breida could rush for 90. I may look at his odds too. Like, it just, I don't know how Detroit's stopping the Giants running. And meanwhile, like, Goff just keeps defying the odds. And I don't know, man. Like, I think this is like weirdly high scoring. Wiz, you agree?
Are you ready?
Oh, you glasses? Are we getting glasses? Oh, shit balls. Take notice, bitches. Take notice.
Giants -2.5 by
Oh
the
my
Hawks.
God, I love it. Oh, I love it.
Look. Give me the G, man.
Wow.
With emphasis. I think
Wow.
the Giants defense gets like 3 sacks in the first half. Handedly. They're gonna be all over this dude.
Fair.
They're gonna be all over this dude. Like the issue with the Cowboys last week is for some odd reason they could not get to Jared Goff. And I think our defenses are
You mean the
really
Bears?
different.
You mean the Bears?
Oh, sorry, the Bears. Oop. The Bears defense couldn't get to Jared Goff at all, and they gave him way too much time to dump the ball off to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who, by the way, might not play this game. He looked like or maybe he's not 100% because he was hobbling off the field for a couple of plays here and there. So if that comes to fruition and he doesn't play or is very limited, even better for this because Jared Goff only seems to throw to him. The defense should be able to sack Jared Goff a couple times early, a couple times late, really like make him hesitate and have him stick to the run game. And yeah, give me Saquon rushing yards over, give me Saquon touchdown. They're auto bets at this point in the season. I really love this line for the Giants. So I haven't bet on them since week 3, I believe, and I think it's time.
Yeah, you fucking bet the Ravens, you bitch.
No, I didn't. My brother did. It wasn't me. That was my brother.
What's our next game, my friend?
Next game, Panthers at Ravens, and I'll start us off. Pass, because I don't like this game. I'm throwing up at this game just looking at it.
What's your next game?
Are you feeling the same way?
I mean, I don't like spreads this high, and like it's gonna be either Darnold or like they haven't even decided. PJ Walker's hurt. It's either Darnold or
Baker.
Yeah, and that's a choice that like I don't want to make. What's next?
It's like you want shit or shit.
We recommend do not bet this game as the show.
100%. Next game, Commanders at Texans. I'll let you start this one off.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna say. Oh, it's gone up. Oh shit, it's gone up a half point. I mean, don't bet this game, but if you have to, just throw the Skins. Sorry, the football team. Sorry, the Commanders. Throw them in a parlay, man. Like Heineke is. Wiz and I are like a fan of Heineke. Like motherfucker, just it ain't about stats. He's a winner, dude. Right?
He wins games.
Motherfucker just wins games, and he did it Monday. And
Eagles.
And Skins' run defense is pretty good. So like Davis Mills has to, throw things. Like the under is like seems safe, but just don't bet this game. But like Skins money line, I don't hate. He doesn't lose. Of note, if you hear Wentz is playing, no bet.
He's not. Heineke's already announced a starter.
All right. Well, go Skins.
Go Skins. Go football team. Go Commanders. Commanders -3 is the side here. They're still fighting for a playoff spot. all 4 teams in that division can make the playoffs. So I think the Commanders have something to play for here, and the Texans, quite frankly, like, how do I put this? Don't. They just don't have any hope. So I think taking the side that actually has playoff ambitions, that actually have a chance of making the playoffs, is probably the side that you want to go with. Texans offense is just very unreliable, and I think also Chase Young is available to play this game, so that's going to be huge for the defense. So yeah, Commanders -3 is going to be official bet for me.
What we
Next
got
up,
next?
got Raiders at Broncos,
Oh, fuck me.
and I pass. Like, how do you even back anyone in this game?
Next.
And next, Cowboys at Vikings.
No shit. This is an interesting game, though. Go ahead.
I don't like anything in this game besides the over, but that's not. I'm not really like favoring the over all that much. But if I were to bet anything, if it was a gun pointed to my head saying you have to bet something in this game, it would be the over. Cowboys defense seems to be regressing a little bit, and we love that word. Yanni the Greek uses it, regression. Both teams can't seem to defend the pass all that well, and both teams have good rushing offenses too, so they can mix it up. I like the over 47.5. Not enough to actually bet it or make it an official. So yeah, give me this over. I'd be interested to see what Ezekiel Elliott, if he's playing, or Tony Pollard's rushing yards. I hope it's Pollard because I always love backing Pollard over Elliott. This guy gets yards in chunks. Every rush is like 7 yards per carry. So yeah, I'd take the Pollard rushing over. Looks like Lou is gone off. So welcome, guys. This is the NFL Bell Week 11.
I'm here.
Go for it.
Sorry. This is a weird line because you have Minnesota coming off like a Super Bowl win, and you have Dallas coming off a loss, and they're the favorites. Like, excuse me, I'm going against the eye test here. I'm taking Dallas. I think this is a line that makes no sense. This is a Vegas line. They want you to bet Minnesota. They want you to hammer Minnesota here. So I'm on Dallas.
I can't argue with it. As long as there's points, if I do end up betting it, I'll take it.
And I'm making the bet purely on like that this line makes no sense and I've experienced as a gambler. Like there's no eye test. It's a weird number. So Dallas for me all day.
Definitely. Next up, we got Bengals at Steelers.
Oh shit.
I'll let you start us off.
So this line dipped too. So TJ Watt's back. But Micah Fitzpatrick is out. I love this over. It's divisional game. It's low. I get it. And Cincinnati's defense has been okay, but I don't know, man. This has 28-21 written all over it for me. Like Kenny Pickett's gonna excuse me, at home in a divisional game. Like I think Kenny Pickett's gonna show up. And man, Burrow off a bye week. Like I like them to just put up points. So give me the over here. It's so low.
Yeah, I can't talk you off of that. I personally like the Bengals by a point at -3. I don't know why this line is this low. Hindsight, it could be a trap, like looking at it from a different way. But Steelers' offense is just horrible. We saw it last week against the Saints. Like they barely were able to score points. They still won, but scoring points just doesn't come to them that naturally. And I think the Bengals are going to benefit a lot from this bye week. So buying a point, taking it down to -3 on the Bengals side is the play that I'm going to go for here. Next up, you got Chiefs at Chargers. Kick us off, Lou.
Just loading it up. This is a weird line, man. Like they keep putting the Chargers in prime time, and like they keep getting demolished. Like not they didn't lose last week, but like Jesus, 5.5. That weird line. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna pass and just bet the over. If you want to have like a good time betting, just bet offense here. Like have a good time. But man, like 5.5. Like the Chargers have no home field advantage. Can we agree with that?
Yep.
So why isn't this 6.5? Like it bothers me. It bothers me that that's not the number.
I think it's because Keenan Allen and Mike Williams both practice.
No, it has nothing to do with any of that goddamn shit. Five and a, I'm saying is 5.5 is such a strange number. Always. Like, what do you like? What do you want us to do, Vega? Like, they want us to hit the Chiefs, but like not really. It's weird. Ugh.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like a side. I don't like a total here. But two props that I'm looking at. Obviously, Austin Eckler receptions over. That's just an auto bet. Another one of those auto bets this season. The guy is just catching insane amount of balls, and that's what she said. Also, look towards Marquez Valdez Scantling over on the receiving yards or receptions. Juju Smith-Schuster is out. He got that really nasty hit last game, and he crumpled up, kind of like how Tua did. It kind of looked scary. So someone's going to have to make up for that target share, and I think it's going to be MVS. If not MVS, Kadarius Toney, former Giant. You're welcome.
Fuck, as the Iron Sheik would say, fuck the Tony. I know he limped in the end zone. I saw. Fuck that guy, dude.
Yeah. That one pains me to just look at. I really like that guy. I had high hopes for him, and then he just to do us like that. Ugh, fuck him. But anyways, we can move on for this one.
He is piece of shit. He is motherfucker.
Last game on the slate: Niners at Cardinals, Monday Night Football. I think the Niners should absolutely smash here. And I don't know if Kyler Murray's still in, but regardless, doesn't really matter. This is another great teaser spot, so I'm probably going to have a Niners and Eagles teaser going on. That's the teaser I'm targeting. Niners, what's the first half team total set at? It is 13.5. I'd take that too. Not as I don't like it as much as the Eagles one, but definitely going to be betting it. So yeah, I'm all over the Niners here.
Oh, all these teams in the West are just killing me. Like what is the right number here? We just watched fucking Colt McCoy against John Wofford. And Colt McCoy ran that offense like super efficiently.
You mean Wolford?
I texted and I wrote you and I'm like, there's a game there's a game in the NFL right now where it's Wolford against McCoy. Like I wrote you last week. I'm like, this is a thing that's happening. I mean, I don't want to bet it, but it's Monday night, so you know I will. And like, sorry, give me Hopkins props, dude. Like, why not? Like, give me Hopkins because even if it's Colt McCoy, like, what the fuck are they gonna do?
Yeah, Niners secondary is pretty hurt.
But like, what's the number's not gonna be like 9. It's not gonna be like Cooper Cup shit. It's only gonna be 90 yards. It's gonna be like 59.5, probably. If I had to guess, 59.5. Well, they're gonna throw to him like 15 times. So yeah, give me Hopkins, I guess. And I'd say like check in with us on Twitter because you and I will cook up the same game for that game.
Oh, I'm down.
It's the Monday night game. Like we'll probably cook up something like initial lean 5.5. I just take the dog for this fucking shit show. Like give me the points. Like initial lean. But like I don't want to get heavily invested in.
100%, 100%. I can't blame you. It's a very weird game, especially if Kyler Murray doesn't play. Like Colt McCoy, what is this guy going to do against the Niners? He's going to get sacked left and right. So that was the last game on the slate. Um, sum it up for me, I'm really looking forward to this teaser. The Eagles and Niners, I think, should be
Yeah,
pretty.
that's about, you know, to sum up the week.
Yeah, you gotta love it there. Eagles first half team total, Niners first half team total. The Austin Eckler receptions, those are some bets that just cross my mind immediately when I think of this slate. And I like them all pretty much. Gonna be betting them all. Lou?
Yeah, I know, like, it's not sexy, but this first Thursday game under 41.5, like, green I mean, I love it, dude. These teams they're gonna run the ball, they're not gonna do shit. I love the Eagles just to cover 10, but I told you I told you earlier in the week, I'm like, "Have fun. Have fun with this fucking." It's a horrible week, guys, like, it's a terrible week to bet. So, be judicious, be safe, like,
I thought you were about to say be jujitsu. I don't know why.
Lujitsu. No, be like, there's not a lot of good lines this week. Be safe, guys. Like,
Yeah, don't force action.
look, Thanksgiving, we will give you guys like an early preview and then like do a full shit later past that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm thinking we could do maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, as long as you don't got anything going on.
I'm a
Give 'em a little
loser. I got nothing. I live to be here.
let's do this. I'm down. Well, chat, thank you so much for being active with us. We really appreciate it and really appreciate the support week after week. If you can help us out with a like and a comment, share this on your social media platforms. We're almost at 100 subs, so we're getting there. We're gonna keep this free for as long as I can even think this will go on. And free info is the best info. We love y'all. Thanks again. And hey, one last thing. Make sure you go subscribe to the MMA Engine. Do that. Go G, man!